Thank you for watching this episode of Joker's Physiotherapy. Today, we want to show you how to treat your own jaw deviations or curves. So the curves are the ones that just wobbles, either to right side, left side, or right and left, zigzags, you name it. There are different versions, but I wanted to offer myself as one case study to show you how to correct or at least do the exercises to help improve the curves. And here we go. So I have, I'll get you to decide. So if you show top and bottom teeth, the only way you know how the jaw's moving and assess it is by showing top and bottom front teeth, and you watch the bottom center teeth. That one. The gap between the front two teeth on the bottom in relation to the top front two teeth gap. And you go, what do you notice? So I notice there is a curvature to the right, to my right, and I also see initially it kind of starts straight, but then it starts to kick to the right later in the range. So let's say, it is confusing, but initially it's kind of okay. Yes, there's a little jump to the right, but overall that is you got to divide them into two different components: the early range, which say is the first 40 to 60% range, 0 to 40, 60%, and then later range 60 to 90, 100% range. And I'll show you two different exercises, one for the early range between 0 and 60, and then a later range stretch, which is for 60 to 90. So first of all, you can see can you see maybe my left one's popping out a little bit more than the right? Yeah? That part, can you see that's my left jaw joint, my left, maybe it's your right when you're viewing, pops out. So that needs to come back in. But is this one popping out because the right one's stiff? Possibly because it's curving to the right. So you got two joints, the right and the left. If the right one's stiff, it's not going to spin as much, and the left one gets pushed out of the screen. So that's what causes that to pop out. So first of all, we actually want to push the left one in, and to do that you hold the heel of your hand, the palm, onto the tragus area, which is tragus of the ear. If you roll your finger off in front and then go down a little bit, that's where the heel of the hand should go. Push across to the right, and then the right hand counters the pressure. You do this with your teeth together. Yeah? And then push across, teeth are gently touching, and you will feel the bottom teeth slide across to the right. And then you slowly open, ensuring that it's going straight, more straight than before you actually apply the pressure. So it's still curving, so you need to adjust so that it's closer to the joint, which is the jaw joint in front of the tragus of the ear. The tragus of the ear is where the jaw joint is. Closer it is, the line of pressure, the better. And that's as far as I can go, straight. Maybe I should go a bit further back. Okay, you might want to do that between 5 and 10 repetitions, opening, closing, opening, closing. While you're at it, you make sure you're constantly applying pressure on the side and constantly readjusting and then countering it with the right hand. Okay, now you might want to do this in front of the mirror so you know what you're doing. You can see what you're doing. Cool. Second part, the later in the range, the deviation, the kicks to the right. Now for that, to confuse you, you actually change the direction of the stretch. You want to stretch at a to the opposite direction, towards from the right to the left shoulder. So you open to say 60% open, just before it starts to kick further into the right. And then counter it with the left hand. So I'm applying this pressure here at the same time. I might push this one back a bit. Each range you might hold for about 10 seconds, and you go by 60%, 70%, 80% and 90%. Next is 80%. Now 90%. Can you see my angles, the elbow, the forearm angles? That's the line of force. Okay, let's see. So I still have some deviations, but it's milder. And that's what I encourage clients to do, is to gently do these exercises, and only gently, and repeat them over and over again. Now this shouldn't be painful. If it's painful to push, or your neck is shaking, your head is shaking, you're applying too much force. You want to minimize the force with a maximum effect. You don't want to go too hard, and no pain, only a gentle stretch feeling, and your neck shouldn't be shaking, or you shouldn't be getting any headaches or other tightness around the neck and things like that. Okay, and also if you feel like this pressuring or stretching causes some sensation in the ear, like fullness in the ear or achiness in the ear, or any symptom other than gentle stretchy sensation, or your bite changes significantly and it's uncomfortable, and if it feels better, then that's fine. But if it doesn't feel right with your bite, then please stop. It's not for you. This is a general exercise video, but thank you for watching the Jorka's Physiotherapy. Now, if you like these videos, please give us a thumbs up, or please subscribe so that you'll be notified of future videos. Thanks for watching. Cheers.